All right, we are live. Hi, everyone. I'm hoping this is working. Feels a little bit glitchy, but just one moment. I hope everybody is doing well. Happy Friday. I am so excited to be here today, and thank God it's Friday, right? So, for those who don't know me, I'm just checking tech stuff here. For those who don't know me, I'm Dr. Funke Afolabi Brown, and just really excited to be here. Today's day 5 of lives
And
with you all, and it's just been incredible to share sort of some behind the scenes experiences around the book Beyond Tired that will be on the bookshelves on October 8th. So here's the thing. Today, I wanted to talk about something I think it's really important. And it is 3 reasons why you, as a parent, as a mom, cannot afford to just, leave your child's sleep issues to chance. And the reason why I think that is important is that many times our kids might struggle with sleep issues, and we are, hoping, crossing our fingers, and hoping that they outgrow it and that it goes away at some point or the other. The issue with that is this can happen within a short period of time, or this may take years. So, really leaving something that's so important to chance may not necessarily be the safest or the best thing to do. So, again, I'm a sleep physician. I wrote a book, Beyond Tired, a sleep physician's guide to solving your child's sleep problems for good. This book will be on the Amazon shelves in Kindle version, in hard paper, in hard, the hardback and also the paperback on October 8th. So make sure that you mark your calendars and you get ready to put it in your Amazon cart October 8th, because it is going to be a game changer when it comes to sleeping kids. And if you know somebody, if there's a mom, if there's a parent who's tired, they're tired of being tired, they're beyond tired, buy them a copy as well. I think it's really going to help so many people, and I'm so excited. I'm looking forward to it. So, there are 3 reasons why you should just not leave your child sleep to chance. And I'm going to talk about it from the lens of a parent myself, right? As someone who has experienced sleep struggles, who have seen so many families deal with sleep issues. The first reason is that you have to understand that your own sleep issues matter too. Your sleep actually matters. If you think about it, as parents, we put our health, we put everything about us on the back burner. And at the end of the day, to when we show up for our kids, we're not really showing up in the best version of ourselves. So paying attention to that and saying, you know what, my health matters, my sleep matters, is enough of a reason for you to go ahead and say, I'm going to be very intentional about helping my child sleep better, because when my child sleeps better, I get to sleep better. I have an opportunity to prioritize and optimize my own sleep. You know, because when we don't, I know that from my own personal journey, when I was struggling with sleep, I was irritable all the time. I was exhausted. I had anxiety, and I yelled a lot because I sort of was just constantly living on the edge, right? I had big girl tantrums. But when I started to improve my own sleep, when my sleep started to get better, I started to notice I was a different version. I was less irritable. Things that seemed like I would make a mountain out of a molehill, I wasn't doing that anymore. I was more present, right? So these are things you don't want to wait. You don't want to struggle with all of that, for months or years and hope that one day things will change. If we don't change, if we don't take action, nothing is going to change. So I want to think of that. Think of the fact that your sleep health and wellness matters, and your ability to show up the best version of yourself also matters. And so having that mindset when you go into, facing or addressing your child's sleep struggle will be a way to just kind of shift that narrative in your mind where you're not just leaving things to chance. Another reason why is that when you optimize your sleep, when you address your child's sleep issues and you improve your own sleep, it actually gives you the patience and energy that you need for the day. Why? Because if you've dealt with all of this, then you're starting your day burnt out, you're starting your day fatigued, then you're parenting from a place of emptiness. And so when you address your sleep issues or your child's sleep issues, you're actually improving your own parenting, as a byproduct, because now you're more present, you're more intentional, and your kids will benefit, you will benefit, those around you will benefit for it. And then the third thing is that when you fix and address your child's sleep issues, you actually now can buy back time into yourself. And what are you going to use that time for? Whatever it is you want. So I had a family where mom was waking up in the middle of the night frequently, and it wasn't because her child wasn't sleeping. Her child was sleeping, but it would take a long time for her child to fall asleep. And so they had this long, convoluted bedtime routines such that she would spend about 2 hours trying to get her child to sleep. And so what did that mean? That means she just like made a beeline straight into bed. She didn't have a routine because she was exhausted and time was gone. And because of that, she was exhausted all the time. So she would fall asleep and crash. But she would then have this long wake up so where her mind would be racing. And it turned out because she didn't have a buffer, she didn't have a routine for herself, because had to give up all of that time to getting her child to sleep. And so we walked through getting her child to be able to fall asleep quickly. We shortened their bedtime routine. She bought an hour back, an hour. Imagine having an hour. If I just suddenly wrapped up a gift and I showed up at your door and said, here is an hour back of your time, what would you do with that? That was exactly what she did. She poured it back into herself. She didn't spend it back at, trying to answer emails. She was able to invest that time she bought back from that one change in helping her child sleep better. She was able to invest it back into her own life. And at bedtime now, she would have a routine. She would be able to do some journaling. She would be able to do things that filled her cup. And so she would really be able to spend time with self care, which now translated to her sleeping through the night. And guess what? Once she was sleeping through the night, she felt better during the day. So you can use that time, you can buy that time back and use it for anything you want. It could be, reading. Maybe you've been trying to read, to get some time to read all those stacks of books that are on your bedside table, and you're always so tired, you don't get a chance to do it. Maybe it's that you want to pick up a hobby, maybe some knitting, something, whatever. Maybe it's that you want to spend time with your spouse and you guys never get to talk because you're all both so exhausted. There's no real time to talk and connect, right? You can buy that time back. So we've talked about three reasons why you can't leave your child's sleep issues to chance, why you do need to address the sleep issues in your child. One, the fact that your own sleep and wellness matters. And then two, is that you can ditch that fatigue and you can progress and thrive better. And three is that you can buy back your time so that you can fill your own cup and overall do well. And the thing about the book I wrote, Beyond Tired, is that it answers all these questions. It shows you the how, right? We've talked about the why. Now is, well, how? How do I get to that? And how we get to that is through a way that is systematized, that is evidence based, and that is practical and easy for you to follow. And that's exactly what we do in the book, Beyond Tired. So, this book really is a comprehensive guide to really addressing whatever sleep problems your child is having. Really takes you step by step what you need to do to improve your child's sleep, to improve your sleep as well. I have a chapter in there for moms. And so when you're doing this, it is an investment that has a major, major ROI, major return on investment. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to mark on your calendars October 8th because that is when the book is available to purchase on Amazon. Grab a copy for yourself, read it, grab a copy for a mom in your world, and really let's start to set intentions about improving sleep. Because when our kids sleep better, we sleep better, right? Most of the time. If you need extra help, there's also content in the book for your own sleep. So it's going to be a big deal. We're going to really make a lot of noise. We're going to really get this book out, and you can be a part of that. And the way you can is, buy the book, rate on Amazon, let people know about what you've learned, share it with others in your community. And so that way it amplifies our voice in making sleep a thing. I'm so excited about this, and I have showed up every single day this week to let you know. And I hope you've caught on a bit about this. This is a big, big deal. If you want to learn more, you could go on to www.beyondtiredbook.com. We has a lot of information about the book, has information on the Amazon link and things like that. So really, really looking forward to it. And it's been awesome hanging out with you today. And until next time, I hope you rest well.